Welcome, everybody, to the Picks Edition. I got a very exciting show for everybody. I have a very special guest for everybody this week. Ladies and gentlemen, Tim Cole! Holy cow!
Special guest? What?
Welcome to the show, Tim.
That's the coach to you.
Well, welcome to the show.
You talked this week. That's amazing.
So, did you have a very restful Sunday, Tim?
Why, did I miss something?
The recap show.
What recap show?
The one on Sunday.
Filming that now?
No, you're a little late.
Wait a minute. Man, how long have you been asleep for? What year is
It's 2013.
this? Oh, man.
You've been sleeping for about 4 or 5 days now, Tim.
I don't know what happened. I guess I don't know.
It's
I was sick.
You were sick. Okay.
I fell asleep, and the show must go on.
That's
And it
right.
did. Without me. That was what it would be like if I quit, you know? Or if I wasn't on the show anymore.
Don't do it. Don't even joke about it. I won't lie. It is weird doing the show by myself.
It's awesome. The things we do are amazing. People love it, and I love it. There's no way I'm not going anywhere. Anywhere.
It is very weird doing the show by yourself.
It was very weird watching the show with just you.
Yeah.
You were very tired, and you looked very demented in the video.
Well, I was tired because I'd been outside working in the yard for the past 2 days, so I was a little sunburned, a little tired, a little heat exhausted. And then to have to do it by myself, I felt like I was talking to myself.
You were.
This is true. And then you informed me that I looked demented, which I don't understand why I look demented.
Except, like, if you go back and watch the video again, and too bad we can't do, like, flashbacks on the show right here. It'd be fun to do that sometime. But if you look at it, you get real close to the camera at times, and you're opening your eyes with, like, as wide as you can.
I got no answers.
You know, when you don't have your partner there to help, keep the commentary and stuff going, you just do what you can to keep things going. And
well, I think the
you
reason I was a little closer is because I'm used to having both you and I on the couch.
Right, you have to pan out a little more when I'm sitting on the couch in my...
Yeah, so when it was just me, I think I was more panned in. So.
Yeah, you were closer to your computer, panned in more, so... Yeah, it looked a little different. You looked a little different. But, yeah, I don't know. Next time you could have, put me there and then faked my voice. So you would have really been having a conversation with yourself.
Well, the next time, I tell you what, you're sick and you miss, I will do that. I will put you in here, and I'll be like, oh, and the Red Wings won yesterday, 2-1.
In reality, this was kind of challenging for you because, when I had to fly solo, it was because you were on vacation or something. But not only that, it was like the final recap show of the season, so it was no big deal.
Yeah.
You were trying to carry the show by yourself, and you did a good job, man. You did a good job. I'm proud of you.
Well, I tried. So, well, I got trivia this week, and you love your trivia, don't you, Tim?
I don't know. I was horrible on it last week, so we'll see how I do this week.
Okay, well, you got your pad and paper there, Tim?
I do.
Okay, here we go. This trivia is going to be on the NBA draft.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
In trouble.
I think you're in big trouble this week. But here we go.
Whoa, did you know any of these?
I took educated guesses.
And how'd you do?
Well, the questions I got them from, there were 10 questions, and you actually had to click on them. I got 2 out of the 10 right. So
all right.
I got a failing grade, but hey, it's just for fun anyways, so who cares?
So are we all 10?
No, we're only doing 4.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
If we did all 10, we'd be here for 4 hours. So, but anyways, here we go. NBA draft trivia. Who was the number 1 draft pick in 1992? Was it A, Joe Smith, B, Tim Duncan, C, Michael Jordan, or D, Shaquille O'Neal?
Oh, man. Yeah, I'll think about that one.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, you know, you're going to beat them anyways at the end of the show.
That's
so.
right, that's right. So, next. True or false? The Boston Celtics drafted Larry Bird in the 1978 draft after his junior year, and Bird stayed in school for his senior year. True or false?
I know that one.
Oh.
You're not going to fool me on that one.
I put that one in there especially for you because I know how much of a Larry Bird fan
Yes,
you are.
I know this one. I could give you the history on that one right now.
Oh boy. Next, which team won the first NBA draft lottery? Was it A, the Pistons, B, the Knicks, C, the Lakers, or D, the Bucks?
Man.
And our last question. Since 1966, which of these teams has had the most number 1 overall draft pick? Was it A, the Clippers, B, the Rockets, C, the Magic, or D, the Bulls?
Alright.
And we'll give you the answers at the end of the show. But
Yeah, I got pretty much at this point to hear the questions again because I have the only one I have really put an answer down for that I really know for sure is the Larry Bird question.
oh man. And we have exciting news here at Sports Frenzy.
We do? What do we got?
Apparently the Gnomes have decided to start producing more gnomes.
We have a gnome family?
We have a gnome family going.
What the heck?
They're taking over.
Wait a minute. There's 3 now?
There's 3 gnomes.
Oh my gosh. Madness. I think the gnomes are trying to take over the show.
They are. One day you won't see Tim and I sitting here. You'll just see him. And
You never know.
him.
Might be an all-gnome show with us just talking. You never know. We do crazy things like that.
That might actually be kind of entertaining, actually. Hi,
You know,
I'm Jamie, and I'm Tim.
we can do it. Trust me.
And this is the baby.
Could be the season finale or something. I don't know.
Might be interesting.
Oh,
But let's get into these picks.
things are getting closer to the end, believe it or not, folks. Season 3.0 is almost over.
This is true.
Except for the summer edition specials and things like that. But,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, the actual season is almost done. What a season it's been.
It has. And just to let everybody out there know, we are already working on season 4.0.
Oh, gosh, yes. We can never be prepared for the next season.
That's right. Tim and I have both agreed that we have to keep making this bigger and better and more elaborate.
Because it's what you guys want, you know, and we want to keep it special, so we want to keep it special for the fans who are special to us, so there you go.
Oh, yeah. But let's get into picks.
All right, let's get to some picks. What we got going on this week?
NHL playoff hockey.
Oh, yeah, playoff action time.
Yes.
Where do we currently stand in some of this playoff action, Rose?
Oh, boy. Well, the NHL, I believe we're down to 8 teams, I believe.
Wow,
We're winding down real quick here.
I bet we're going to cover that later in the show, aren't we?
Oh, you know it.
All right, well, let's get to the picks of the two teams we have this week.
Okay, here we go. We have the 25-17-6 Ottawa Senators versus the 36-12 Pittsburgh Penguins. The Penguins lead this series 3-1.
3 games to 1. Oh, man. Well, I guess I'm going to go with the Pittsburgh Penguins.
That is who I also have. Next, the 24-16-8 Detroit Red Wings versus the 36-7-5 Chicago Blackhawks. The Red Wings lead the series 2-1.
Woohoo! Go Red Wings!
Go Red Wings.
You know what? This is a 3-point bonus game.
It is!
And I've got the Wings.
I also have the Wings. Minor League Baseball. The 15-32 Toledo Mud Hens versus the 17-30 Braves.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't write down where are the Braves from. I didn't write it down.
Gwinnett.
Gwinnett, thank you. Gwinnett Braves.
Gwinnett. It's a Gwinett. So Gwinnett.
I'm unfortunately going to go with the Braves because the Mud Hens are struggling bad this year.
17-30.
Yep.
15-32.
Yep.
15-32. I'm going to have to agree with you, my friend. The Mud Hens are struggling this year, unfortunately. I am going to go with the Braves as well. I hope they prove us wrong, of course. But
Yeah. Yep, I agree, but I don't have high hopes for them right now. Major League Baseball. The 23-24 Philadelphia Phillies versus the 24-23 Washington Nationals.
Wow, you're not hearing that wrong, folks.
That's right, they are 1 game difference. And for my father, I'm going to go with Philadelphia.
And for my grandmother, I'm going to go with the Philadelphia Phillies.
28-18 Atlanta Braves versus the 17-27 New York Mets. I have the Braves.
And I have the Braves as well.
28-18 Pittsburgh Pirates versus the 18-27 Milwaukee Brewers. And again, I'm going with Pittsburgh.
And again, I am going with Pittsburgh.
29-16 St. Louis Cardinals versus the 19-26 LA Schoonover Dodgers. And I'm going with the Cardinals. Sorry, Schoonover.
Well, Roger Schoonover, I'm going to go with the Cardinals as well. Sorry, Scooney, but your Dodgers aren't doing so good right now.
This is true. 18-20.
He is a diehard, so.
He is. He would go with them regardless of their record.
He's a diehard. He listens to their games on internet radio.
This is true.
When they're not on TV, he listens to them. That's how much of a diehard Scooney is.
This is true.
And props to Schoonover.
He's loyal.
He is loyal.
18-25 Minnesota Twins versus the 25-19 Detroit Tigers. Go Tigers for me.
Go Tigers. Roar.
That was scary. 26-19 Cleveland Indians versus the 28-19 Boston Red Sox. And I have to go with Boston on this one.
26 and 19, 28. Yeah, I'm going to go with Boston on that one as well.
28 and 8.
I have to ask a question real quick, going back to the Tigers.
Uh-huh.
Are you old enough to remember when the Tigers used to be on, like, I think it was like Channel 4 or something like that, and they'd win, and there'd be like the tiger and the logo, and he'd be like swinging the baseball bat and roaring, and then if they lost that night, he'd have like a medicine thing on top of his head, and he'd be like meowing like a kitty cat. Do you remember those days?
No, I think that was that was probably back in the 90s they were doing that.
Yeah, it would have been at Old Tiger Stadium.
Yeah, I don't think I really watched the Tigers back then.
Okay, that was cool. I think I put that on the blog once. I might have to find those and put them on the blog again.
Yeah, that would be cool to see that.
We'll do that because that was a cool thing. It looked really cool.
Kind of funny too, but I guess back in the 90s though, the Tigers really didn't have much. Probably it's more the meowing and not the roaring. Back in the 90s.
A lot more meowing than there was roaring.
Yeah, I don't remember the Tigers being good in the 90s. So, 28 and 18.
Right. I said Boston Red Sox as well, didn't I?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
28 and 18, New York Yankees versus the 24 and 20.
What was that again?
28 and 18.
28 and 18.
Yankees.
Yankees.
Yep. And the 24 and 22, Tampa Bay Rays. And I hate the Yankees, so I'm going with the Rays.
You know, I'm getting comfortable with that belt, so I'm going to go with the hated Yankees.
Oh, man. If everybody is curious, because I didn't say it, Tim did win the title belt last week, so...
Well, you know, you really couldn't say much since I was sleeping, so...
Well, I guess I could have thrown it on Dummy Tim here, so... 21 and 24.
that would have been funny. The winner this week is me, but I'm not here to represent, so we're just going to set the belt here.
That's right. Bloop. It would have looked like this. Here, Tim won it. Okay, 21 and 24, San Diego Padres versus
21 and 24.
Yep, and the 26 and 21 Arizona Diamondbacks. I got to go with the Diamondbacks on this one.
Yeah, I think I'm going Diamondbacks too. Arizona, warm, probably nice, and I'll go with that.
Yeah. 18 and 27, Chicago Cubs versus the 29 and 18 Cincinnati Reds. And I'm going with Cincinnati on that one.
Yeah, I'm going Reds also.
WNBA. That's right, we cover it all. What?
WNBA, huh?
Yep.
Well, we're just breaking out all of it this week, aren't we?
Oh, yeah. And because this is the start of this season here, let me double check this real quick. I don't think...
Tulsa Shock.
Huh?
The Tulsa Shock.
Yep. I don't know. I didn't make the names of them.
Well, at one time, the Tulsa Shock used to be... Didn't they used to be the Detroit Shock?
I think they did. I don't even know if Detroit...
Yeah. Before they left Detroit.
Yep. I don't have any records either for any of these teams since it's the first...
Season just started.
Yeah. So it's...
Oh, here we go with these wonderful names again.
Yeah, so good luck, everybody. Here we go. The 0-0 Tulsa Shock versus the 0-0 Atlanta Dream.
No, you did that wrong. Remember how we did it last year?
No. Refresh
the
my...
Atlanta Dream.
Oh, yes. The Atlanta Dream.
Not making fun of the sport of girls basketball. Making fun of these stupid names.
Yep.
You couldn't come up with better names. And they want people to take women's basketball serious and give them some serious names.
Yeah.
Atlanta Dream? Really?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm going to go with the Dream.
I am going to go with the Shock. Because it sounds like a shock. And they're a former Detroit team. And when they were in Detroit, they were actually better than the Pistons. So.
It's true. It doesn't take much, though. Next, we have the Indiana...
Indiana cough?
Fever. I'm sick. I have the fever.
What's their record?
0-0.
Huh.
And next we have the 0-0 San Antonio Silver Star. I feel like we need some like
San Antonio Silver Stars.
Silver Star, yes.
Sounds to me like I don't know, like a secret force or. All right, call in the San Antonio Silver Stars.
I'm going with the Silver Star.
All right, we'll keep it interesting. I'm going to go with the Indiana Fever.
Because you were sick this past week.
Everything is, well, not only that, but, you know, Indiana has a lot of great basketball stuff, so I'm assuming their girls' basketball team is good, too.
Well, we shall see. NBA playoff action.
Oh, yes.
We are down to 4 teams. The 58-24 San Antonio Spurs versus the 56-26 Memphis Grizzlies. The Spurs are up 2-0. And I am going with the Spurs.
Yes, you know, the Grizzlies, they played a heck of a game. They had a heck of a series. I don't think they were predicted to go as far as they've gone now, so they've had a great season. But San Antonio's got the years of experience. I'm going with San Antonio.
49-32 Indiana Pacers versus the 66-16 Miami Heat. The Miami Heat lead 1-0. That loss, though, they barely won, the Heat. They won by 1 point in overtime, and as I'm sure many of you have heard, it was a layup by LeBron James.
I haven't really watched that move yet, and it was in overtime.
Yeah.
Pacers tied it up at the end of regulation, so... and I watched up to that point, then I had to go to bed because of work. Yeah, so I'm going with the Pacers. And this is going to be a heck of a series, guys. I recommend anybody watch this because there's a lot of heat going on right now in this game.
Oh, and that is your last 3-point bonus game.
Good series. I'm expecting a good series out of this.
Oh, yeah. I also have the Pacers. Oh, Tim, need your help.
What do we got? Oh, we got Arena Football.
Football. All right, we have the 4-5 Iowa Barnstormers versus the 8-1 Arizona Rattlers. See, they give these guys cool names, but the WNBA, they give them the worst names ever. I have the Rattlers.
I have the Rattlers as well.
The 6-3 Spokane Shock versus the 4-4 San Antonio Talons. I'm going with the Shock on this one.
I'm going to go with the Shock as well.
And our last arena football game, our favorite one to say, the 4-4 Philadelphia Soul versus the 6-3 Tampa Bay Storm. I'm going with the Storm.
4-4 and 6-3. I'm going to go with the Storm as well.
Ooh! NASCAR! Roll it!